What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? I know y'all like, girl, what time is it? What time is it? Girl, I did this for y'all, okay? I did this for y'all because y'all not finna be on my ass. And like, oh my goodness, I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you. Girl, I went out and had a good time. I recorded that video, and as I was editing and everything and waiting for it to upload, I said, let me just go ahead and take a peek at what love after lockup, life after lockup is giving tonight. Girl, it didn't really give much, okay? It really didn't give much. I don't understand how come we getting these little filler episodes all of a sudden. Is the season about to come to an end? Is that what's about to happen? Because it just feel very filler-ish for the past couple of episodes or so. We get up into it. Hopefully I don't be on here too long because y'all want to know what time it is. It is 1:14 in the morning and I have to be up at 7. So if y'all see me tweet or post on my IG story, I'm tired as hell. Y'all already know why. It ain't y'all fault. It's just because I just realized that I have another review or something to do tomorrow and I'm trying to stay on schedule or whatever. But hey, it is what it is. But let's just get up into this episode of Love After Lockup, Life After Lockup, Season 4. Let's get this out the way. I don't understand why they still here, but Brittany and Marcelino, girl, I got a feeling they might do probably like a little vow renewal or whatever. That's where it's heading for. They picked up where we left off last time we ever saw them. I ain't finna do too deep into them because listen, girl, y'all don't fuck with them. And so why do I have to get them so much? Okay. But at the end of the day, they good for now. They good for now. The best part about their whole little situation, he made her some drunk toast. I said, baby, you just put some toast you put some bread in the toast and you put some butter on it. Okay. You made her toast. You made her butter toast. Okay. How you feeling? You feeling better about yourself? You feeling better about everything? Girl, I feel like that little argument shit was just for show or whatever because they all to the good now. Because let me tell you something, we get into an argument like that, unless it led to me and you doing the bang bang boogie times 10 and letting all our anger out on each other, I'm not finna wake up in a good mood. No, because I'm the type of person, if I'm pissed off at you, I'm pissed off at you for a minute. And the minute could be like a day. You know what I'm saying? Give me some time. Give me some time so I can calm down. Don't come to me and ask me, so when we going to talk? When the hell I want to talk? Okay? And then when you come to me and if I have an attitude, that means that I wasn't ready to talk. Okay? I'm just that type of person. That's probably why I'm by myself now. But hey, it is what it is. So we get into it. Brittany said go talk to Gianni or whatever, woo woo woo. And I really did like that part about it, because at one point I was like, damn, should I just go ahead and fast forward because it's on my DVR? Should I just go ahead and fast forward Brittany and Marcelino? But for the most part, I really didn't. I just went on ahead and looked at the little part because I will say this, regardless of how we may feel about Brittany and Marcelino a good dad for the most part. Because that little conversation that he had with little Gianni, taking in that little boy, treating the little boy like he his biological child instead of a stepchild. I love that. Making him feel like, baby, we all is one. I love that. And acknowledging his feelings and having that little man-to-man, I ain't gonna say man-to-man because he's a child, that little son-daddy conversation, because the little boy, y'all just don't understand. Y'all be doing all this arguing and fighting and bickering, and y'all be thinking that the kids don't be hearing, the kids don't be seeing, and it ain't gonna affect them. Baby, little Gianni was like, listen, I'm scared because I'm so tired of seeing you and mommy fighting. Y'all be sad with each other. Y'all be mad at each other. And it's just like, stop the press. What's going on? And he was like, you know what? We just got to readjust. You know what readjust mean? And he was like, no. I said, of course he don't. He said, like when Frankenstein got to readjust his monster. I said, bitch, no. Marcelino, for some reason, girl, it got me. For some reason, I said, oh, bitch, that's a good example because I'm following along like, Right. That makes sense. See, the way that he put it into terms where the little boy can understand, I said, you know what, Marcelino, you get half a point for that. You get half a point for that. When the kids come into play and the kids are taking to you and you trying to talk to them and not like they dumb or whatever, and you taking into, consideration their feelings and emotions and all that stuff, you could tell that little boy loved Marcelino. So I really like that little situation that was going on. And he was like, maybe you and mama should get married again because remember when y'all had a wedding, everybody was happy. I said, see, kids be knowing. I said, well, Mr. Gianni, not now, but maybe, but not now. Moving on from that, let's get some other stuff. Sarah and Sean, girl, don't nobody care. Now let me tell you something, Sean, you getting on my nerves. You are getting on my nerves, okay? Because the reason why I say that is I understand you and your feelings or whatever about Anthony. And this just show all of your little insecurities that's just coming out right about now. This show should not be called Love After Lockup. It should be called insecurity after lockup or some shit like that, because everybody is insecure one place or another, okay? Because you and your feelings, and the whole reason why you didn't want Anthony around is because you feel like Sarah gonna leave your ass or gonna cheat on you and be with Anthony because you know that they had some undisclosed business. You know, they never really got closure because what really broke them up is the fact that they both went to jail, okay? And that's just what it is, you know? And so I'm just sitting here like, man, if you putting it down like you supposed to be putting it down, you being that father that you supposed to be being that father, you being that husband or whatever, I wouldn't worry about nothing, okay? But then again, you can't tell because, you know, sometimes people are really scandalous and they'll mess up a good thing. But let me tell you something, Sean. We already know you're not a good thing, okay? We seen how you work. We seen how you treat your other kids and your other relationships. We see that. You a pushover, okay? And now all of a sudden you want to put your foot down because another man coming into the picture that you really can't push out because that's Abby Daddy. All right, and you will really look like an asshole and a jerk if you say, oh, he can't come around because, you know, I don't like him because he probably trying to take my woman or whatever. I said, well, that's her daddy. That's her daddy. So what you gonna do? Suck it up, you know? And if you feel like your woman gonna leave you for that man, we told you not to marry her. Let me tell you something. Sarah was just standing there like, okay, like Sarah got this I really don't care type of look. Like she don't really care about his feelings. She just doing this to go along with the script. That is how Sarah was acting because it was no real emotion. She was like, listen, we can go meet Anthony before we go pick up Abby. Okay. And so that's what they wind up doing. And Anthony, baby, let me tell you something. On the one hand, I understood where Anthony was coming from when he was like, that was disrespectful as hell. The way Sean came up there. Girl, Sean came up there. Anthony put his hand out, and Sean said, no, we ain't finna do that right now. I said, Anthony beat his ass for that. You know what? I was like, Mr. Shiny boy. You know, I feel like Sean just felt like, you know, I'm just tired of everybody just ripping and running over me. So now it's time for me to put my foot down. I said, I feel like you're putting your foot down at the wrong time. Because Anthony looked like he still got a little bit of crackhead strength up in him, okay? You know, he used to be on that stuff, okay? He got a little drug addict strength. So you need to calm that down a little bit. You older in age. Baby, Anthony said, now when I first saw Sean, I looked at him and I just said, oh, he's the old man. This really ain't Sarah's type, so what is she doing with him? I just don't understand, but okay. And then he want to come up to me and telling me all this stuff and he wouldn't even shake my hand. You know what? He better be glad I'm clean and sober because if this was back in prison and if this I wasn't, I would have beat his ass right here, right now. I said, I believe you, Anthony. I really do. Because, you know, sometimes it really don't take much to just tick a person off or whatever, because I even found that shit disrespectful because I would have been like, whoa. So, bitch, you're not going to shake my hand. You know, on the one hand, I felt that way. And on the other hand, I was like, well, Anthony, what can you expect? You've been sneaking around with his wife. He don't know what's going on or whatever. But I mean, damn, Sean, we want to have a good situation. We trying to keep the peace for the sake of the kids. And you up here just starting stuff by not shaking a man. And I'm just like, girl, y'all are stupid. Okay, I said, Sean, now you know damn well your knees probably a give out before anything. So let's stop. Let's stop because that man got to swing one punch and we done seen some fights go down on this show. unstopped, okay? Baby, I'll never forget when Curtis got knocked out. Curtis said, anyway, I'm sorry. No, we're not finna do that. But that man fell straight. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm gonna do this. Boop. I said, what? Curtis, we was rooting for you. Get your ass up, okay? But I said, listen, Sean, we gotta keep the peace. You gotta think about the kids, okay? It is all about the kids, okay? You know, because the kids are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. That's what Whitney was telling us. You know what I'm saying? You had to put that in your mind. That's what you should have listened to, because Whitney said the children are our future. You should have had that plan in the car to calm you down when you came through. You know, you got to let the spirits talk to you, okay, to calm your ass down. And you should have let her spirit get up into you so you can be not come up there, you know, with all this judgmental stuff. Now, understandably, I would have been judgmental too, because, bitch, what the hell is the problem? You coming back after all these years, and all of a sudden now you want to play daddy. Now you want to play daddy, okay? And even Anthony mentioned that. He was like, yeah, I understand that you may feel some type of way because listen, I'm just not coming back. But Sean had the nerve to tell that man, yeah, because I ain't know nothing that was going on, and I'm looking at you trying to make sure that Sarah ain't really just falling for the bullshit and just up here saying stuff or whatever, because you up here trying to get her back and all this stuff and woo, woo, woo. And, you know, she just making all these decisions off of this or whatever. I said, damn, Sean. The way he said that was almost as if Sarah was dumb and can't decipher whether or not somebody trying to get up in her pants, using the child against her not to get up in her pants or not. I said, so you really think your wife that dumb? Wow, Sean. Wow. Okay, that's what it is. You know, and he at one point after he told Anthony off, he walks up, he shook his hand. He said, now that I see that you clean and sober, whatever, I thought this was going to go a different way. I see that you doing cool. And then he took his hand out and he shook it. Let me tell you something, Anthony a better man than me. Well, he a man, because I'm not. Anthony a better person than me. That's what I needed to say. Girl, it's 125. Shut up. Okay? Anthony is a better person than me, because as soon as Sean would have stuck his hand out for me to shake, I would have said, no, I'm not good with that. Because when Sean did that, he went into the car. Now, baby, I said, if we trying to get everything on a good footing and then you trying to put your hand down so he can shake it and all that stuff and woo, 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 why would you just leave like that with an attitude? I said, oh, so we still starting stuff? You want to be starting something? I said, no, baby, stop it. What's going on? Baby, Anthony was pissed. And you see what he just did? And then he just going to walk away like that. And then he ain't going to shake my hand. That's disrespectful. He said, now, if I wanted his bitch, I would have been got his bitch. I said, ain't nothing going to stop me. Now, the way Sarah sat up there was like, you know, because I had already told him, Magic Sean was standing right there. You know, I'm married. I got the kids. I got that. She said that shit so nonchalantly, like, this is what she's supposed to say. But that ain't really what she mean. I honestly feel like if Anthony was to text her a dick pic, Sarah would have been like, what time you want me to come over? Let's meet behind the bleachers, okay? Not on the playground, because we don't want to get it, but let's go behind some bleachers and let me suck you off. That's what it was giving, you know, because she was just so nonchalant about it. I said, I don't like this, Sarah, but all right, you know. And then Sean up in the car like, so I came up here and I met up with Anthony, and I'm just like, oh my goodness. You know, I was just so prepared to like dislike this man. But you know what the bad thing is? He's actually looking like he's clean, and he's actually looking like he's a good guy. And, you know, I prejudged him and all this stuff. And I said, you think? I mean, with Anthony, everybody prejudges. But, you know, when I hear drugs and all that stuff, and you just now getting clean, I'm going to prejudge you just a little bit, because then I was something like, what's your motive? But, Sean, you did a little bit too much, and then going to come back. Baby, Sean, you better than me at that point, because once I walked away, I walked away. Okay, I'm not finna come back and apologize and say, you know what, when I first saw you and before I came over here, because I didn't understand and I didn't know that, you know, Sarah was sneaking around with you or whatever, and then she telling me all this stuff about how you used to be a crackhead and you're just now getting clean. I really was here thinking that, you know, trying to find some negative things about you to see if you really were clean and you're really on a good foot, but I prejudged you, because look at you. You're doing good. You're doing great. And so, hey, you could be up in Abby's life and I have nothing to do with that. I have no problems with that or whatever it is, what it is. You know, I said, me and Anthony really wasn't buying it a little bit. But I said, oh, this is gonna be something. Anthony gonna whoop his ass. Anthony said, listen, now at first I wasn't trying to dislike that man, but the way that he did not take my hand when he tried to do that handshake, baby, fuck that. I don't like him no more, okay? I don't like him at all. That is my reason. I said, you know what? The machismo that goes on with these men, it's just a mess. Who said y'all on? Y'all on Anthony said or y'all on Sean said? Girl, if a fight happened, I just want to see it. That's wrong. That's wrong. Because I be like, oh, why y'all be fighting so much? Meanwhile, I be like, knock his ass out. Girl, so which side of the fence are you on, Ashley? Baby, whichever side my wind blowing at the moment. Okay, I don't know. Moving on from that, we get Blaine and Lindsay. Lindsay still having a little breakdown. Y'all know last week she had her little breakdown. I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like I'm the only one that's doing everything and I'm the only one that's paying for everything. I was like, oh, okay. Okay, you know, I can't really fault that because, you know, there's time where a lot of us feel overwhelmed and we just do have a little breakdown. You know, like that. Understandable, understandable. Sometimes we just cry out of no way, out of no reason and all that stuff, and we just break down a little bit because sometimes times is hard. But what I don't understand is how this come out of nowhere. I mean, yes, it does happen. But y'all just got through having a good time at paintball. Okay, and all of a sudden you triggered because now, like, what? You ain't have to pay for it? What's going on? I was a little confused where it came from. I said, girl, what was the trigger? Y'all put it down up in the comments. Because, I mean, honestly, I don't care. But, you know, she just snapped off and she banged on the garage door. You know, she going in there. She crying up in the bathroom. Blaine just looking like, what the hell is going on? Now, I took us out so we could have a good time. And, you know, I just didn't expect all this to happen. You know, if Liz is going to do all of this, I don't know what's going to happen. Because the way that she's acting right about now, truth be told, she's just acting like a bitch. I said, excuse me, Blaine. And you wouldn't tell that bitch a bitch. You wouldn't call her a bitch in her face. You wait until you sat down in that goddamn confessional to say, well, you know, she doing all this stuff and she just acting like a bitch. I said, ooh, you said that real clear. You know, Blaine got that thick ass country accent and it make it sound like he got spit up in his throat and I just want him to swallow it. Not swallow it, swallow it, okay? Because, girl, I can't understand sometimes. It just be so, and his voice deep, you know? So I was like, you know, he probably sound good when he has sex. Now, hear me out. This is what I'm talking about. He probably moans deep. That's what I'm talking about. I know everybody out here said, bitch, what? Excuse me, what you know about that? Porn. Oh, bitch, I be taking my own self out. Anyway, I laughed. I don't care. The fuck. Anyway, so he confused as hell, and she calls her sponsor, which, yes, she should have did. She's like, I don't understand because I have never been triggered like this. I said, you got to do what's best for you, girl. And the whole time, I kept on thinking about what y'all was saying in the comments. So Blaine on house arrest. Blaine can't get a work from home job. They do, you know, background records and all that stuff. I'm just asking the question. Unless it's dealing with, like, credit card numbers and stuff like that. Maybe they don't want to do that over the phone. I don't know. Like, he could have did something. Shoot, he was like, now, you know I'm doing my best. I said, what is your best? Yogi Bear, what is your best? Bitch. He got so goddamn fed up because Lindsay was snapping in that bed. Lindsay got off that phone with that sponsor and them tears dried the fuck up. And let me tell you something. Now, when I had to break down, I cried all night. I cried all night. I ain't had one in a long time, but when it happens, baby, I cry all night. Okay? I just be... And then when it slow up, I be laying up in that bed like... You know, and you can't breathe, so you just keep going. And then you just be... And I can't stand crying to the point where you literally can't breathe because your nose stopped up. Oh, my God. The last time I had a deep cry, like a deep cry like that, was with my uncle dad. Oh my goodness. I said, bitch, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Like, my nostrils was so fucking stuffed up. I said, oh, bitch. I was scared for a minute because I thought I was about to die. Because I couldn't breathe. Oh, I was grieving. Anyway, I said, Blaine started getting this shit because she started getting her shit. So he said, fuck it, I'm finna get my shit. He walks out with the duffel bag. He said, let me tell you something. I don't give a fuck about this ankle monitor. It only tell me where I can go a little bit of distance or whatever. But fuck that, I'm finna get out of here. I said, you are? Where you going? Where you going? And then Lindsay hit him with the get you gotcha. You better not get up in none of my cars. I said, wait a minute, bitch. She said cars. I said, oh, so you brought both cars? That bitch, I understand why you pissed now. Shit. It was like, I wish you would take off in one of my cars. I swear to God, I'll call the cops so quick and have this car reported and have your ass in jail before the morning. I said, damn, Lindsay. You know, and next thing you know, he comes back. He said, well, fuck this. He comes back, slams the door. Lindsay gets in the car like she packed up some shit. I said, girl, where you going? Packed up shit and packed up the animals. I said, oh, it's deep. You done packed the animals too. I said, so you ain't coming back, or you just playing games, girl. She said, I left it known by the whole way. I said, girl, get your ass back up in the damn house, okay? You are just being really dramatic at this point. I ain't never done no shit like that, like just stormed off on somebody and went to a friend's house because I'm pissed off or whatever. But, because how do you come back from that? How do you come back from that? Like, do you still be mad because you want to be pissed off, but then when you see that they kind of sad and they missing you, it's like, damn, I can't even be pissed off. I want to hug you and just, you know, like, ugh, I don't like that. Let me sit up in my madness for a minute. Bitch, that's why I'm by myself. Anyway, moving on from that, Lindsay got up in that car and Blaine called her in the car. She went to her mama's house. She was sitting right outside the mama's house. Blaine was on that phone like, she said, hello. He was like, yo, Lindsay, I just can't believe that you did this to me. You know, the way that you was up here talking about me and telling me that I ain't worth shit and I ain't doing shit and you're the only one that's up here making things happen and, you know, I just ain't gonna be able to do nothing without you because I really ain't got no money coming in like that, and I just want you to know that you hurt my feelings. You know, you really hurt me when you said that. And it's like, I just wish you would come home. You know what I'm saying? I just love you and I just want to hold on to you and I just want to cuddle on you and I just really want you to come home, okay? I just... You got that man on that phone crying like that after he talked all that shit? That's literally how it be. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, bitch. Get the fuck out when I'm gone. I'm gone. Come back. I mean, you really gonna leave like that. So you really gonna leave like that. You know that I fucking love you and you don't do that. That's literally how it be. I've been in a situation like that. Please let me tell y'all this. Don't tell me to leave. Don't tell me to leave because I will do it. And then if I do come back, it's going to be on my own time. And if you're going to cry, you're going to cry on the phone just like Blaine was. But see, Lindsay, you know, something in me just said, oh, say I love you too. Because he was like, I love you, Lindsay. Lindsay said, well, I got to go. I said, damn. That was funny. Let me tell you something. This episode should have been called Tears. Tears on my pillow because everybody was crying on this episode. We get Amber and freaking Puppy. Now usually we so used to goddamn Puppy crying. Amber the one having a breakdown and crying all over the place this episode. You know what? She deserves to because she always being a shoulder to everybody else, and then she was going through what she was going through with this pregnancy. You know, Puppy was a little bit scared to come over there to the house or whatever. Y'all, I went to the Escape concert. Let me tell you something. I almost met Escape. And you want to know how I missed out on meeting Candy, Tamika, and Tiny again because I left early. And Don Juan gonna text me, hit me up when I got home and said, bitch, I was looking for you. I said, what? Bitch, I was right there in the second row. What the fuck? Damn, I wish I would have saw you before you left. Girl, nigga, what? Anyway, so, like, I feel some way about that, but, you know, I get over it. I meet them next time they come over. Come back to Chicago. But TC, you know, he Puppy was a little scared to come over there to the house. She was like, TC be mean. I said, TC really don't like you, but he just tolerates you because you Amber's friend. And so when he came back in there, you know, he tried to make a little joke about, you know, first when you come up in my house, you acknowledge that my trees are real and stuff like that. I was like, are you being serious? And then they started laughing. And then I was like, ah, ha, 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 ha. I said, this must be, I was about to say this must be redneck humor. Oh my God, that sounds so wrong. But, you know, it is what it is. And so they get into it. You know, Puppy winds up apologizing to TC and saying, I'm sorry, and I really want you to like me and all this stuff, whatever. He said, I don't have a problem with you. I just don't want you to bring any drama here. You know what I'm saying? Because we got enough already. And after what just happened, I understood where he was coming from. He was like, you welcome here as long as you want. You know what I'm saying? And I said, oh, okay. So we opened the door, you know, and at that moment, all of a sudden, Amber come up in there. They get to talking about how, you know, she can't say her feelings. And every time, you know, she just spiraling because she feels as though she wants to talk about what happened. Nobody is telling her what's going on and asking her how she's doing. And she would expect that from her man. I'm living with you. Yes, I've been through something traumatic with my body. Something that I wanted to happen, meaning that I feel like she did want the baby at one point, but then she used, I don't know. Because the way that she's acting is like she did want the baby, but she had to make this life or death decision, and she decided to, you know, get rid of the baby for the sake of her life, and it's bothering her. It's bothering her, and the fact that, you know, she was like, I went through this whole situation. You didn't come down there with me. You didn't talk to me about it. You didn't even hug me and ask me if I'm okay. I said, damn, TC. You couldn't hug the girl. When y'all be laid up in the bed, you don't cuddle with her and be like, baby, you all right? Baby, you all right? Oh, I missed that. You know what? I was at the concert tonight, and I was just seeing all the couples together. Like, I was just sitting there like this. I just felt some way. You know what I'm saying? Because, let me tell you something. I ain't even have a sneaky link. If you ain't got nobody, you ain't got no sneaky link. Bitch, what the fuck? I was just really up in my feelings for a second. I said, wow, all these couples coming and sit. And then y'all sitting right next to me. Right next to me. Dude came and sat down and his ass was all up on my thigh. I said, your bitch over there, please get that thigh. Move your booty meat back over on that side, okay? Because this ain't finna happen. You know what I'm saying? He stood up. I turned around. I linked to his ass. I said, what is happening? What is happening here? But hey, it is what it is. Shout out to the lovers. So lonely. Anyway, I said, Amber, what's going on? Amber was like, what? You want to hug me? You want to do this? You want to do that? Just sometimes. I said, oh my God, they break it down. They break it down. Okay, you know, Puffy was like, I'm gonna go. He was like, this what happens all the time. This what happens all the time. Amber said, Puppy was like, oh, okay. She went out there and hugged up on Amber, you know, let her cry it out and all that stuff. And even Puppy told him, you could at least, you know, I understand that this happened, but just give her a hug. I'm like, yes, TC, bitch, give her a hug. Girl, moving on from that, this whole situation with Taylor and Chance. Taylor comes over, well, you know, Bobby comes over, Taylor and her goes out to eat or whatever. The little kid, that bitch, the little girl said, why you leaving? You don't love us anymore? Kids go from one extreme to the next. Baby, I'm going out with my sister, your auntie. We just finna kick it. We'll be back. I ain't say I'm going across town. Okay, I'm going right down the street. Calm down, little girl. You know. And so Chance had to stay there with the kids. She took the baby, you know, and of course she telling Bobby all this stuff about what's going on, about the text messages, the Jessica girl or whatever from 25 years that she claimed that he known, the Tanya girl, and then we look at some of the messages of what the Tanya girl and him was having a conversation about, and him talking about something, yeah, I just got a crazy girlfriend and all this stuff and woo woo woo, and you know, just making her seem like it ain't nothing, but she getting on my nerves and all this stuff. And Taylor felt some way about it. And of course, Bobby's gonna be on her side. And Bobby is the only one that's been making sense ever since she came on this show. And I'm talking from the very beginning. Bobby said, bitch, when is enough? Okay, because like, regardless of the fact that you got this child, and regardless of the fact that the kids like him for the most part, what about you? Because that staying for the kids shit is for the birds, okay? It does not work. You saw what happened with Gianni, okay? Gianni picked up on that the mommy and daddy was not getting along. You can't tell me that the little kids can't pick up on the fact that mommy don't trust daddy, okay? Or stepdaddy or whatever the fuck you want to be. I just want them kids out that environment. I don't like Chance. I'm about to call him trash. I don't like Chance around them. I really don't. And because I just don't want his ways, smoothing off over, running off onto them and all that shit. He gives me hustle teas. He gives me scammer teas. He gives me con artist teas or whatever. I'm surprised we have not heard a report saying that he is back in jail. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. And I'm just like, Taylor, at one point in time, we're going to get tired of hearing you complain about this man. All right? Meanwhile, he out there doing Instacourt. Yeah. I said, you know what? Ain't even nothing funny about that. You know what's wrong about this whole situation, Chance? All you have to do is tell your lady that you lost your job. That's it. It ain't in your hands that you got fired. It ain't up to you whether you're going to get laid off or not. That's the company, okay? And I'm pretty sure she would have understood, and especially if you was actively out there trying to find something else, okay, that's stable. And if you had to do a little Instacart and here and there, get you a little change so that you can put a little food on the table, that is fine. Why are we keeping it a secret? And then knowing damn well that this girl be tracking you. Why is she at home tracking the GMC app? She got the GMC app coming on, tracking the vehicle that he in doing Instacart. Man just went to Target, okay, and put some grocery down on the stoop for somebody else, right? And so I was just like, oh, okay. Miss Taylor, like, listen, girl, he been going all over the place. You want to take the kids and you wanted me to get the mama come over here and watch the kids so we can go and see what's going on. Now, let me tell you something. Bobby my type of sister, okay? Bobby my type of sister. Bobby said, let's ride out. Bobby ain't say, now, sis, don't you think you're doing a little bit much? How about we just wait till he get home and we confront him and we talk to him or whatever? Bobby said, no, bitch, let's go see what he doing and let's go confront him in the act. I said, yeah, let me go grease my face up for a second, okay? Because we don't know what's finna go down. I said, all right, Miss Bobby, and we don't know where they went. They know we ain't gonna see the confrontation yet, but he went to a bar. He went to a bar, and obviously he been at that bar for a minute, meaning that he's been there most of the time, because they kind of know him and everything. And I was just like, oh, what's going down? Because we saw on the preview for next week's episode, Taylor finna be up in her feelings. She finna be crying or whatever and all this stuff. And I said, girl, I'm so tired of seeing you cry too as well. I swear to God, I'm not finna get on TV crying over nobody that I could just leave, okay? Nobody that's not making me happy. I still love him. Baby Tina Turner said, what love got to do with it? Okay, what does love got to do with it? Got to do it. Not a goddamn thing, okay? If you don't love yourself, how the hell you gonna love somebody else? RuPaul, bitch. Girl, I gotta watch Drag Race because I think I already know who won, but don't spoil it down there in the comments, okay? But moving on from that, Michael and Justine, they still down there in Vegas. She feeling some type of way about the fact that Mocha, man, y'all heard about Mocha. Mocha was literally on live. How do I know this? Somebody sent me the link because I don't want people thinking that I was looking at his shit or whatever because I don't even know his Instagram or whatever the fuck it was. But somebody sent the link to my to the article or whatever to what happened. Basically said that he was on Instagram live or something, whatever, and somebody broke into his house. And he took the blicky and he said, pop, pop. And I think it killed him. I don't think he go to jail because, I mean, that's self-defense. You break into my house and I got the right to defend myself. No matter how I feel about the nigga. But, he did what he had to do. Moving on from that, Justine feeling some type of way about, him telling Michael that, you're going to have to take your ring off and being upset about her being pregnant. She said, well, my bad for not putting him, telling him first and giving him a consideration about us getting pregnant. I said, exactly, bitch. Like, Mocha, get over yourself. But now Michael going back and forth with himself. Do I want this rapper lifestyle? Because you know they say when the rappers come in, they gotta be bachelors and all that stuff and woo woo woo, and you know. I said, nigga, we already know you murdered though. We already know you murdered though. You got it on your Instagram that that's your lady. You got a baby, and you got it up on this goddamn national TV show that everybody watches. Okay, so like, come on, everybody talks about. Everybody that looks at you at this point in time that probably come to your shows, they didn't probably come because they want to see who the hell you are and if you the same person that you is on the show. So they know that you married. So taking that ring off, what's the point? And it ain't gonna stop a woman from coming up to you trying to get you to cheat or trying to get you to do whatever. So like the fact that you had to think about it and it was like, you know, maybe I need to do this and maybe the kids thing and the wife, it ain't it. Bitch, first of all, the kid is about to be here and you daddy to goddamn multiple people at this point. So what the hell are you talking about? And y'all already married, okay? Like, come on. But eventually he was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna always put her first. I'm not gonna take my ring off. I said, all right, pussy whip, as you should in your marriage, okay? You know, truth be told, Justine runs that household. I'm just gonna put it out there. That's what it's given because they started looking at houses, all right? Justine said, I'm trying to settle down. Trying to convince Michael to move out here to Vegas. You know, baby girl, she going to college out here in Vegas, so let me go look at some neighborhoods. Baby, they went to a house and they just walked up in that bitch. They was like, oh, look at this. And I was like, damn. We don't knock. We just go right on into an empty ass house. I said, I don't know if you're black, but baby, y'all people of color. Y'all Spanish. You black and white and he Spanish. Bitch, well, he nigga. He nigga too, you know, a little Dominican. You know, y'all black as well. Listen, y'all black. Y'all half and half, okay? You can't just be walking up in these people's houses like that. I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? How? And I said, wait a minute, the door was unlocked, so this got to be an open house. And that's the same thing that, you know, he said too. So they was like, where the people at? Girl, these two people came out. He was like, yeah, it's 4,500 square feet. You know, I said, excuse me, hello to you too, sir. How are you? Great. I'm in the... what an introduction, sir. You know, I said, damn, we getting right down to it, huh? But, dude said, the price is 1.9 million. I said, excuse me, mind you, Michael just said, we set aside $600,000 for our budget for the house. That man said 1.9. Justine said, we can get it. It's a nice place, nice yard, nice pool, nice area, nice everything. I said, bitch, y'all ain't got the money and you're not working. I said, wait. She was like, I'm not worried about the money because, you know, with Michael's career, it can change overnight or whatever. I said, baby, it ain't gonna change overnight that quick. He was like, I mean, I'm good on money for the most part because even though I was in jail, I still was making money. I was making royalties. I said, oh, for what? And then when they said his shoes was selling, baby, when they showed them shoes, I said, them bitches is ugly. I would never walk around, and they look cheap as shit. I said, no shade. You know, I don't like to talk about people when they trying to do like start up business on their own and all that stuff. But if the product just ain't giving, the product just ain't giving it. And baby, that was not giving. It looked cheap. It looked like something I probably would have brought at Payless for my son, okay, when he was 3. Not a grown man, but when he was 3. Okay, because when the kids on the playground, let me take that back. When he was 2, because around 3 years old, the kids probably realized, oh, you got them ugly ass school shoes on. You know, I don't want my kid coming home being traumatized, okay? And of course, they ain't finna get that house. Jack said, Justin, you need to stop it. You need to live up in reality, baby. Your man ain't got that money like you think he do, okay? Girl, anyway, moving on. He like, I'm never going to take my ring off and I'm always going to stay by your side no matter how and no matter what. It's just me and you. I said, you and them damn kids, yeah, you ain't got no choice, sir, all right? While y'all out here trying to get all this expensive shit, I hope you're taking care of the child support for them kids. Bitch, Moving on, Monique and Derek. Bitch, it's almost 2 o'clock. Y'all saw how my energy just went down when I mentioned them too. Girl. Monique wake up the next day. Y'all said Monique is in an Airbnb. And the reason why some of y'all said that is because y'all saw that exercise machine. Yeah. Somebody was like, you saw that exercise equipment that was up in there? That is an Airbnb. I said, baby, we all was just, and we ain't trying. We just know that it's not being put to use by her. We know it. That look like that's a South Side house. That look very far south. Probably like on 100 and something. I'm talking about Monique Place because I'm looking at it right now. But so they up in there and she on the phone with her sister or whatever, telling her, yeah, Derek here, but he slept up in her basement because he wouldn't give her phone. Girl, give her the phone. Bitch, I don't care. The sister ain't really feeling Derek, especially after that fight situation that happened. Truth be told, y'all contributed to it, so hey, it is what it is. It's on everybody. But Derek was up there trying to fix food and all this stuff. At one point he said, she like food, she like my food, and she like my dick. And we call it, what, the doggy wood or something like that. I said, doggy bone. I said, excuse me, what the fuck, or something that he said. And he wasn't lying when he said, all I gotta do is get her a little bit dickmatized and she be all to the good. And that is exactly what he did. Baby, Monique, you are such a lame right about now. I want you to stop being a liar. Okay, you up here talking about something. If he ever do this stuff again, he gonna be gone. This is over and all this stuff. And y'all still together. You still letting that man cheat on you. You might as well go ahead and give him the threesome that he been asking for. Cause what? You talking about something, you punishing him and all that stuff. Girl, anyway, so they up there talking and he was looking through, showed her his phone and trying to show her I ain't been talking to no girls, and even called one of his friends and all this stuff and woo. He go upstairs and then he come downstairs with an apron on and his Hanes boxer brief. And I said, now Derek, now the only reason why I want to bring up fitness is because, he made it such a point when we first saw him to be talking about Monique weight and how much he be working out. Well, Monique made that a point as well. He work out all the time and he trying to tell me how to work out and all this stuff. Woo. We saw him go to the gym with Monique and all that stuff. Okay, now what's been happening, boo-boo? What's been happening? And I'm asking this because I'm on my fitness journey, as y'all can see too. But, you need to tone it up a little bit. And as soon as he came downstairs, I said, put something on because you a little bit too bright for me. I can't, listen, I am a fat person that'll call I will call out another one, okay? And I am a light-skinned person that will call out another light-skinned bitch. This is why they don't like us, okay? You cannot trust the light-skinned, especially the niggas, okay? I'm going to put it like that. Because look at what he's doing to Monique. Monique is just so easy at this point. He came down there in his boxer brief, and all he had to do was do a little shimmy. And I am so mad. They showed us him putting that whipped cream in his mouth and then putting it in her mouth with his fingers. And I was like, oh my God, what are we putting the chocolate? Now, usually I'm into shit like that, but it just didn't look right. It didn't look right because she just didn't know what to do with it. She just looked real dumb. I don't know how to put it. I was like, damn, Monique, be sexy with it. You let that man smear that shit all over your face like that and you just go let. I said, Derek, this ain't sexy. What is going on? Like, oh my God, it was irritating me. I looked at her like, what the fuck is this? Next. So now they finna get ready to go to the club. Okay, they finna get ready to go to the club. And this was the part that had me hollering up in here. I had to calm myself down because, girl, I gagged a little bit. They get out there to the club. I ain't even gonna lie, they look cute together. They was in they all black. I said, oh, who y'all finna rob, okay? You know they say black is slimming. Maybe. I don't know. But when he was all amped up. He was like, yeah, finna go to the club. Oh, you look good. Come on, twerk for me. I said, now, Monique, if I would have had your ass the way that you have your ass, now see, bitch, you got an ass a little bit. You ain't got no shelf in the back like I do, and it go flat a little bit. Bitch, I got a little bit of curvature, but it ain't as much as I would like, okay? I can use a couple more patents, you know what I'm saying? Monique, you got an ample ass a little bit, you know. Now, when that man, even though you was all up on his chest, cause he that short, ain't nothing wrong with let me tell you something. The short ones always love the big girls. They love the big girls and they love a tall girl. I just don't understand it, but hey, it is what it is. They love a challenge. They love a challenge, and them niggas love them back, okay? But girl, that man said twerk. That man said twerk. I said, girl, you don't know how to use that ass that you got. I can't stand you motherfuckers that got asses and don't know how to use it. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, God damn, I wish I had something to shake back there. I wish I had something to shake back there. I got a little something, but y'all got a lot of stuff, and you don't know how to shake it. You want to know who make me so mad when I see them try to shake their ass? And don't shade because I actually like this person. Nicki Minaj be irking me sometimes. I be like, girl, put your ass. She be arguing me. I said, girl, that ain't how you do it. I probably want to move her out the way, but like, it's like this, bitch. I don't even do anything, but it's like this, bitch. Move out the way and do it right, girl. You know, but Monique, you was playing games. That man said, twerk on me, and you just stood there like, what you talking about? I said, shut up, okay? They get to the club. The sister called her on the phone. She put it on speakerphone, and she was like, I'm on the way to the club with Derek. Oh, he up in the car with you, do. And he said something, and she was like, oh, shut up, or something like that. I said, now, baby, let me tell you something. I don't give a good goddamn the history that me and my man, or in this case, y'all, you know, you and your man, okay, y'all got going on with each other, whatever, and the fact that we done been through some things, and I know he'll fuck up or whatever. Well, one thing that you ain't gonna do when you on the phone, or you hear that I'm with my person or whatever, you not gonna tell them to shut up, and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna laugh. And I ain't gonna say nothing to you. Hell no, bitch. Now, when we talk about our shit about this person, we talk about our shit about the person in private or whatever. But when he or she is in the room or whatever, baby, you shut that shit down. Okay? How dare you just let your sister talk about your person like that? Bitch, I said, excuse me, that's a little bit rude. That's a little bit rude. I mean, Derek ain't all that, but, you know, I'm just saying, have a little bit of respect. Not necessarily saying that he deserves it, but that is her man. So, you know, have a little bit of respect. I mean, you don't want her talking about your man like that, but hey, it is what it is. They get into the club. Ain't nobody there. I said, what type of shit is this? Is this free before 10? Now, let me tell you something. Out here in Chicago, like the clubs don't close till way after 3 o'clock. Way after 3 o'clock. The last time I went to a club, I didn't leave that bitch till 6. The sun was trying to come up, bitch, okay? And I was still fully drunk. But I'm sitting there like, as soon as I saw the girl, she was like, yes, we got a party for Monique and Derek. Derek said, so you made this plan yourself, huh? I wanted to come out here and turn up or whatever, and ain't nobody up in this place. Because Monique don't want no women around him. Y'all going to a goddamn club. If y'all can't go to a club together and you still worried about bitches being around him, you are pathetic. You should have just stayed the fuck at home. Because no matter what you do or how you try to stop it, the man is still gonna cheat if he wanna cheat. Niggas and bitches will find a fucking way. Okay? Truth be told, girl, that lady came over there, the bartender. First of all, Miss Lady, you cute as shit. And I almost got on your ass, but I really wasn't mad at what you did. I really wasn't mad at what you did because of what Monique did. And I feel like it was a retaliation as to what Monique did, you know. She came over there bringing the drinks and stuff, and, you know, they was like, how long y'all been together? And it was like, almost 2 years, like 2 years or so, whatever, you know. And he was like, give me a kiss. He was like, yeah, this my woman, this my woman, this my girlfriend. Give me a kiss. She didn't go, Now, let me tell you something, Monique. You should have sat behind the table. I don't like nothing as a big person, and I know how it is. Like, sometimes when we sit down, it make us a little bit bigger. It make us look a little bit bigger than we really is. So therefore I like to sit in front, like behind something, okay? So it just won't bring so much attention. You sitting there with your legs gapped open because you can't close because your stomach in the way. Girl, I understand because that's how I was at the concert. That's how I was at the concert. But say, baby, I had a chair in front of me. Okay, I had a chair in front of me. You know what I'm saying? You should have said where Derek was, okay? That's all I'm gonna say right there. But at the same time, Miss Lady was pouring a drink. She was like, so, you know, she looked up at them when they kissed and all that. She was like, so you want to chase her? And Derek was like, yeah, I want to chase her. You can go ahead and put the chase up in there. Bitch, all of a sudden, Monique said, you can go, you can go, or whatever. You are, you deport the drinks, you can go. I said, excuse I said, not you being rude to the bartender who could spit up in your shit. I said, oh my goodness, why would you do that? Knowing damn well, I said, if I was Miss Bartender Lady, I would have went, and if I was vindictive and petty and all of that stuff and evil, I would have went over there and I would have talked to the other girl. And I would have been like, you see that bitch over there? And I probably would have said some other shit. You seen that bitch over there right there? Look at you. She just ain't nothing. You know, I would have been talking cash shit. And you don't want to do stuff like that because then that could fuck up your whole night. That can be real messy because this is what happened. Mama came back over there when they was up there trying to take pictures. They was trying to take pictures and the bartender lady came up in there trying to get into the pictures. Not on Monique's side, but on Derek's side, bitch. And she was like, can I be up in your picture? Can I be up in your picture? Monique said, no, you can't be up in our pictures, but you can take the picture. She was like, okay, cool. I said, now, Monique, why would you do that? That lady took her camera phone and took a picture of them together and basically cropped Monique out. And then the other picture, she focused on Derek and made it big. I said, what is going on? This is ghetto. Derek was like, you know, Monique needs to understand that's what the bartenders do. They, what is it called? Bar ladies or drink ladies or whatever. Either way, they trying to get their money. They try to flirt with men or whatever to get their money. Because then he said he had to go to the bathroom. She was like, you can go to the bathroom. You ain't got to tell me. I said, since the fuck when? Y'all always got him on the leash and telling him he got to tell you everywhere that he goes. So, like, that's why he telling you that he about to go to the bathroom. Bitch, I'm going to have to upload this in the morning. It is 2 o'clock. I am tired. I'm not gonna stay up so much longer. But anyway, I was just like, girl, are you are you serious? Are you serious? Get over yourself. Now, he went in that bathroom. Now, did he go in that bathroom alone? That's the question. Okay, because Miss Bartender Lady could have slipped in some way, somehow. Meanwhile, the next day, he was supposed to meet up with his family. Not his family, but Monique's family was coming over. The sister, was that her brother as well? I don't know. But the sisters came over there. Now, before that, she hollering for Derek to come up there to clean up. I said, bitch, how come you can't clean up? But, I mean, you right there. Do something. I don't know what she was doing. Derek was trying to work out in the same clothes that he finna meet everybody in. I said, you... Now, I work out, I change clothes. I wash my ass afterwards because I sweat. Okay, I work out until I'm drenched. You know what I'm saying? So that obviously you just literally just hopped on there and you start pedaling on that elliptical for about 2 seconds and then you came back upstairs. That's just what that was. Girl, they came up in there. You know, the sisters ain't really feeling him. It was like, you know, so... your family coming down here because, you know, they keep on DMing me and talking to me, talking about something. They coming down here. And it was like, if they not coming down here, why they keep on telling me that? And then it was a knock at the door. It was like, who's that? And it goes off. Girl, that was life after lockup. Anyway, the shit I do for y'all, don't ever say I don't care about y'all. Don't say I don't love y'all or nothing like that because, bitch, it is now 2:07 and I'm about to stay up probably a good 20 more minutes while I edit this. And I'm going to just let this shit upload so by the time I wake up, it'll probably be up, okay? Girl, I will see y'all later. Peace.